Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm back in the yoga studio, today working individually on some ball mastery and close control dribbling. It's the day after a game, so we don't have any team training today. So I wanted to take advantage of the time to get some extra touches. So I'm in here putting in a full ball mastery and close control dribbling session. So I thought I'd share all the drills with you guys because I know a lot of you are training either at home or in small spaces because you can't get to the pitch right now. So these are going to be absolutely perfect for you. The goal of today's session is just to get hundreds to thousands of extra touches so we can improve our confidence on the ball. So all you're going to need is a football, and I'm using a handful of cones over there. If you don't have cones, you can use rolled up pairs of socks or water bottles, anything you have lying around the house, or you don't even really need them. They just help you with a frame of reference for the exercises. But just before we get into the session, I want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, 7mlctraining.com, and from websites to analytics to marketing tools, they're the all-in-one place to grow your online presence and manage your business. But let's get right into the session.
So I started the session with a few dynamic movements just to prepare myself for the training. It's not going to be a really intense session in terms of explosive movements, but you still want to get that blood flow and prepare the body. I performed each of these movements for around 20 seconds or so. You can be as creative as you want with these kinds of exercises, so if you have some favorites that really get you warmed up, feel free to do those, but I just warmed up for about 3 to 4 minutes. But as you'll see, we increase the intensity of each drill and progress throughout the session, so you will warm up gradually as well. Then I went into some ball mastery exercises. I'm just using this square, which is 2x2 steps, and I've just got a few exercises that I'm doing. Each one I'm doing for around 30 seconds or so, and I rest for about 30 seconds to a minute between each of them. Then I went through 2 rounds of all of the exercises. Again, if you have some favorites that you like to do, feel free to do those instead. But ball mastery is a great way to not only warm up, but also warm up technically. If you're sharper with your feet after some ball mastery, you're going to feel a lot more confident on the ball as you go into more dribbling exercises. Then after a 1 to 2 minutes of rest after the ball mastery exercises, I went into a more dynamic ball mastery drill. So as you can see, I've placed down 9 cones, 1 in the middle, 2 out over each side, so it's a cross shape. And I'm staying forward the entire time, so my hips are always facing forwards, and I'm just manipulating the ball around the cones, having to go around that middle cone each time I transition into a new direction. So I went through facing forwards the entire time. The first time through, I turned right at the middle cone. Second time through, I'm turning left. Then as you'll see with the final 2 repetitions, I'm staying sideways the entire time. So going in all directions, getting a lot of touches with the sole and inside of both feet. Then after those 4 repetitions on the dynamic ball mastery exercise, I went into a diagonal dribble drill. So all we're doing here is using our right foot only for a full repetition. So we go around the cones, we're taking a touch of the ball with every step. We're really emphasizing keeping the ball close to our body, using the inside and outside of our right foot only to manipulate the ball. Then it's a figure of 8 around the 2 red cones at the end. Then you're going to return to the start, and it's another figure of 8. Then you go around the cones diagonally, all the way to that end gate, and that's where you stop the ball, and that's 1 repetition. We're gonna do 4 reps in total, 2 with the right foot and 2 with the left, resting for a full minute between each. Then after 4 reps of the diagonal dribbling drill, I went into this final exercise. So each of the cones is 4 steps apart to form a square, and on each side of the square, you're performing 10 repetitions of a turn of your choice. I've just selected the 4 that I'll show you in this demonstration, but that's just the turns that I typically use most often during a match. Then after 10 of those, you go into the middle of the square, and it's a freestyle ball mastery. So just do whatever pops into your head, and you're just keeping the ball on the move for about 20 to 25 seconds or so. Really trying to get as many touches as you can, keeping that ball moving at all times. Then after 20 to 25 seconds, you stop and you can rest for a full minute and then proceed to the next side of the square. Then as you get to the next side of the square, you choose a different turn. And again, you're gonna do 10 repetitions, 5 on each side, and then back to the middle of the square to perform 20 to 25 seconds of dynamic ball mastery, freestyling it, choosing whichever moves you would like. So whatever your most common moves, just practice those, get sharp at them, and you end the drill once you've completed all 4 sides of the square and 4 freestyles in the middle.
So there we have it, that's the tight space, close control dribbling and ball mastery session for you. As you can see, I'm absolutely drenched, so don't underestimate the power of training in small spaces, training at home. You can really get that heart rate up, as well as getting hundreds to thousands of touches on the ball to increase your confidence with the ball at your feet. So give these drills a go. You can do them at home or wherever you've got a little bit of space. Make sure you try these out, and they're really going to help you improve your game. But just before I go, I want to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, 7mlctraining.com. It's become the central hub of my entire brand, and it allows me to put everything 7mlc training related in one place, including links to all of my platforms, my blog posts, podcasts, and also my very own 7-day training programs, which includes Maestro 2.0, both ball mastery training programs, and also Magnetico, which is a close control dribbling training program. And you can do all of the drills in tight spaces, so they'll be perfect for you if you do a lot of training at home and you want to supplement your team sessions. So check out the link in my description if you want to get 10% off your first website using Squarespace. It's going to be www.squarespace.com/7mlc. Once again, you can get 10% off your first website. Check out that link below. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.